Welcome everybody to the New Fly Fisher. I'm Colin McCune and I'm here with Brian Chan. In today's show, we're going to be talking about late season stillwater tactics. We're up near Kamloops, we're up in the mountains a bit. It's near the end of the season. Ice will be coming, snow's already fallen a few times this week here. You've got to change your tactics. Brian's going to show me what you have to do to catch trophy trout late season. It's going to be a great show. Stay with us. Let him go back to live another day.
Oh, baby.
Look at that fish.
Jagged, nasty pieces of throw it in on top.
World record!
We talked earlier about having the optimum conditions. Here we've got perfect conditions.
This is a good example of the family Heptageneidae.
This is why you need a lot of backing.
Welcome everyone to the New Fly Fisher. Today we're fishing outside of beautiful Kamloops in the heart of British Columbia. We have traveled a couple of hours south into the mountains to a system commonly referred to as Lake X. It is late season. Temperatures are dropping quickly. Fronts are blowing through constantly, and all of nature knows that winter will soon be here. Already the water temperatures are cold, very cold. So the fish's metabolism is already beginning to slow down. But if you can time it right, this is also the time when you can catch some of the biggest fish of the season. We're talking trophy trout. But you need to know the tactics and equipment that are necessary to catch them. My guide today in understanding late fall tactics is renowned author Brian Chan. Brian is quite well known throughout Western Canada and the USA for his in-depth knowledge of stillwater strategies. Brian took a few minutes to speak about what the situation is, what the fish are feeding on, and why.
Today, Colin and I are fishing a high elevation lake. We're over 5,000 feet in elevation. It's late fall, just southwest of Kamloops, British Columbia. Small lake, but the water temperatures are dropping quickly. And we know winter's coming soon. This lake will be frozen in another month or less. So we're talking about late season tactics. And late season for trout, besides cooling water temperature, it means feeding fast and furious because they want to get as much body fat built up before the onset of winter and ice cover, as their metabolism will slow almost down to zero. So they're feeding heavily. We're going to be fishing a variety of patterns, but particularly food items that overwinter in the lake, like leeches, shrimp, dragonfly nymphs, damselfly nymphs, those types of food sources. It should be fun and exciting. We could hook a really large fish today. So I'm going to get back to my cast.
Oh, first fish of the day. Now this took us a little bit of work, didn't it, Brian?
And it's cold out.
Yeah, it's very cold. My hands are freezing.
Nice scrappy fish.
Now you're using a 10-foot 6-weight, is that right?
Actually, I'm using a 10-foot 7-weight today.
7-weight, okay.
Because it's been windy, and so this rod's got a good backbone to get these fish in quick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a nice fish. Now this time of year, do you find the fish that probably don't jump too much, with this being colder and
Yeah,
stuff
with
like
the water
that?
cooling down like it is, yeah, they'll stay down. Oh yeah.
And what size tip are you using for these big fish?
I'm using 4X,
4X,
which
okay.
4X fluorocarbon, which is actually 7-pound tippet. Oh, I hate it when they do that.
Now can you talk a little bit, Brian, here, because you're fighting a big fish. What are some of the techniques you use for fighting big fish? Oh, you get him a little wrapped there, right?
He's wrapped. Oh, there he
Oh,
goes.
there he is. Okay.
Well, you got to give them the rod, certainly, when they jump, if a big fish jumps.
Now can you explain that? I mean, when you give him the rod, you're using it as like a big shock absorber.
Yeah, you got to let him drop the rod so he doesn't fall on a taut line. And on really big fish, you start using side pressure just
yeah, to help tire them and everything.
turn them the opposite direction he wants to go. Try to get them tired out.
I know one of the common mistakes I see a lot of anglers, they stick the rod right in the middle of their chest and they don't move.
No.
Keep it high the whole time. There we go. Got him. Oh, that fills the net. Whoa, what a wonderful fish here.
This is a blackwater strain of rainbow trout. And look at the colors. Look at the colors. And that is one pretty fish. And you just spit out an old shrimp. That's about a 4-year-old rainbow trout. Sterile, non-reproductive. Oh!
Excellent.
Not like that, eh?
First fish of the day, let's get some more. Time of the year, you cannot expect fast fishing. Both Brian and I had to do a lot of serious searching of the water column, looking for that right pattern and presentation that would trigger fish. Others on the lake were not having any more luck than us. Fishing was definitely slow. Then suddenly the sun came out and conditions changed favorably. Water temperatures started to rise. This usually triggers feeding in dormant fish. So Brian, one of the things I think people would be interested to know about is that, I'm using an intermediate line right now with a woolly bugger, and you're using a floating line, you're suspending a leech, and we're varying, our retrieves, our depths, we're doing a whole bunch of different things to try and unlock what the fish are doing, because it's already noon, we've got one fish so far, but it's really slow, we're not seeing a lot of activity. Could you explain to people, this is part of fall fishing, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. It's very common, there's a fish just moved right there. Very, very common to have short bursts of feeding activity. Might last for 15, 20, 30 minutes. Very seldom in the fall do you get good fishing all day long. And today it's cold out, and we've had a series of fronts come through the last few days. So we're just kind of checking the lake out, moving around a fair bit, trying different techniques, trying to find some active fish. And we need to see more fish moving. And by moving, I mean just the fish that jumps or rolls, even though they may not be feeding. At least we know they're getting active, and they have not been active yet today.
Now, if we have the sun come out for a little while, and it might raise the bottom of the lake a bit, in the shallows to get the insect activity and get the fish metabolism going, etc. So sunlight is usually a good thing,
in the fall,
isn't it?
it's a good thing. It could just warm the water just a fraction, but and it's when that sun comes out, the barometer is going to be starting to stabilize, and just enough to get those fish moving.
Okay. Okay. I just cast out, and now I'm all snagged up here, and Brian's helping me.
You're on it.
I gotta bring him in a bit here. Oh, watch your net there, Brian. You got a full comedy of errors going on here, eh?
We were just about to move the boat.
Okay. This guy struck really hard. I felt a bump before, but I thought it might have been weed. Oh, he's getting around, trying to get the anchor.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Here, go this way.
Give me your rod. You're gonna have to pass. You're on the under.
Am I on it?
Yep, you're on the outside, but you got to go around.
Okay.
Up that way. Hold it, hold it, hold it. He's wrapped it now.
He's wrapped it?
Yep.
It's one of the dangers.
Oh,
He's gone.
Is he still there? No.
Is he gone?
He's gone. Broke you off.
That's what happens sometimes. We got 2 anchors down, and sometimes the fish will get around that anchor before you can move the line or keep them away, or lift the anchor. I had it. Oh, he's still on.
He's still on. Oh, this is a mess, Colin.
Is there anything I can do? My end.
No, just hold it.
I'm holding it. Getting the rest of this line up.
Oh, what a mess. He's wrapped around the motor, too.
You got him?
No, can't get him.
Okay. Line just broke. Just cut in your anchor. Is he off? Is he gone?
He's gone now.
That's fishing. Conditions continued to improve as the sun remained out. I thought the fish might be more active, so I switched to a full sink line with short leaders and large woolly buggers. It didn't take long before I hooked into another fish.
Got one. Ah, big fish. Big fish.
Way to go, Colin.
You took a brown.
See?
Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Did he hammer that?
Oh, yeah. Big fish.
First cast.
Should we move to that fish?
Yep. Okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, now on the reel. Oh.
Fall fishing, Colin. Gotta move. Gotta
Yeah.
move where those fish are. That guy pounded you.
Oh, did he ever? There was no nipping at this fly at all. So I'm using about a size 10 brown leech I put on with a bit of sparkle on the tail. And it's about a 6-foot leader I've got on there straight to this. I'm using a type 3 sinking, full sinking line. Because we're what, 10 feet you said?
We're in 11 feet of water.
11 feet of water. I wanted to get it down. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Nice fish. Nice chunky fish.
Look at that chrome on that baby. You know, everybody likes to stick it in the middle of their chest and just reel, and it's about the worst thing you can do
Yeah.
is using your arm to take some of the shock of the runs, eh?
That's right.
Let the rod work for you. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get him in this time. His head's moving for me a bit. Beautiful colors. He's turning a bit. No. No, he's going up the bow here. Turn him. I've got a 6-pound leader on here, so it's not too bad. Put a little bit of pressure on him.
Head first.
Oh, I saw that net. He wasn't quite ready. Okay, bring him up. Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, Colin.
Thank you.
There's a chunk.
Well, it's after that last one I lost. Oh, look at that fish.
Oh, look at him. Well done, Colin.
Not fast and furious, but boy, when you get them, they're quality, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, very nice.
This time of year.
Good for you.
Okay, so we get another one.
When you're looking for active fish, you have to be prepared to move, constantly searching, looking for lively feeders or movement. If you do this, you'll eventually find these big fish that are hunting for food.
We should go down about 150 feet.
Oh, I see the one over there.
Yeah, that's the second one that's come up.
Okay. Get this line in here and I'll bring it in.
Just going to review the flies that Colin and I have used today on the water. As you can see, we're starting off, there's a couple of very large flies here, woolly bugger style. They're good fall patterns because they can imitate a variety of food sources like large dragonfly nymphs and especially leeches. So I've got one here in a drabber color, olive black, and then a green one with green crystal chenille, marabou, and enhancer flash in the tail. And then we're going to a couple smaller leeches. Black and red leech, the black and red mohair leech is a very good color combination in the fall. And then a light olivey green leech is also effective. And the last fly we see here is a chironomid larval or bloodworm imitation. Chironomid larvae are active in the fall, moving around as those larvae that overwinter, and the fish will often look for them and seek them out as well. So you can see a range of food sources, big food sources overall, but ones that offer a lot of protein to the fish, and that's why they look for them, especially at this time of the year. You got the big boy, Colin.
Oh, look at that, way out there.
Cool.
Oh, oh. I'm into my backing.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And we have to be. There's a lot of sticks up in this end.
Okay, try and get him back.
Try to.
Oh, he's not ready yet. He's ripping. Maybe we should lift the anchors and go after him. There's another fish right behind us.
That was a tank.
Just jumped. Oh. Okay, got him on the reel now. This guy's gone into the weed, Brian.
Oh, Colin.
This guy's gone into the weeds. What do you want me to do? Twang him? Get him to move? You know what it is? That's him. That's him, Brian. He's got tangled around a stump here. Go this way. Right now, that's him. Let me see if we can get it off. Shoot. He's around this stump. You see it? There's my line. I know what to do. There it is. Got it up. Okay, let me get.
Where are you?
Hang on. I think hopefully he's still on. I'll tell you in a sec. If he's still on, I am lucky, lucky, lucky. He's still on. Unreal. He got around the stump. Look at him. Oh, ho, 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 baby. Because he's going to try and get. I'm going to put some side pressure on him here. Oh, he's
I'm going to bring you up to him.
There he is. Oh, ho, ho. Look at the red in him. Oh, what a magnificent fish. I mean, this is why fall fishing is great, because you will get some of the biggest fish of the year doing this. Oh, here he goes. Come on.
How you doing, Colin?
Oh, good, Brian.
You warm?
Yeah, I'm warm. I'm warm. Thanks for asking.
All right.
This is great. Oh. So I was saying earlier, I'm using a type 3 sinking line and about a 6-foot leader, maybe 5 foot. 6-pound test, woolly bugger, and I was letting it sink down. I was doing a countdown method to get the sinking line down. It was about 10 feet of depth there, and just slow inching retrieve with little pulses. And when he hit it, wow, did he hammer it. I cannot believe we got it off that stump and he didn't break off.
Very fortunate. Actually, see, there's a bit of skill involved in that too, wasn't there?
Well, thank you, Brian.
Yeah.
It's nice of you to acknowledge a little bit.
Credit is due.
That there's definitely a bit of a golden horseshoe in a certain place on this one. Oh, okay, here he comes. Got him. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, look at this fish. Oh, this is magnificent fish. Okay, he's tired now. I got him in the corner of the mouth. All right, Brian, I'll bring him over this way now. I think he's ready to see you. Look at this fish. This is like a steelhead.
How's that for a fall fish?
That's the biggest rainbow trout I've ever caught.
Good job. Good recovery.
Fish. I can barely get my hand around his back end here. Okay, we ready to release him? Okay.
Hey, I should take an underwater picture.
An underwater photo?
Oh, yeah. just when you release them.
Okay. All right.
As he goes out of the net, I'm going to click one off.
Okay. Here he comes. Oh,
That'll look killer right there, even under, half under.
look at that. Is that a magnificent fish?
Okay, just hold there
Put
for a
him
second.
right here. Let him breathe for a second. Oh, he's ready to go already. You ready? Take a photo.
All right.
Brian,
Way to go.
thank you. Take me out for fall fly fishing for huge rainbow trout. I mean,
Get a little excited. That's a nice
Yeah.
fish call. That's a fish for a lifetime.
that is a fish of a lifetime, and I can't believe I didn't lose him. That's phenomenal.
Though we worked hard all day, the best we could produce was 4 fish, but they were all quality fish. I hope to get back to this lake again in the future to try and hook one of those 10 or 15-pound giants. That is one of the great things about the Kamloops region. There's always another lake and another great opportunity. Brian and I hope you enjoyed today's show. Fly fishing for trophy trout in the fall can be very productive, but you have to put a lot of work in. Some of the tackle and techniques we talked about today will help ensure that you're successful in the water. To learn more about today's show or our series, go to www.thenewflyfisher.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.